So representation of PDA. A PDA is represented with ID. ID is called instantaneous description and it is denoted by tilted T. An ID is Q naught, X, Z naught. This means that initially the PDA is in initial state Q naught, the input string to be processed is X, and the PDS has only one symbol, that is Z naught, the top of the stack. So next, acceptability of a string by PDA. So the acceptability's definition will remain same which we have studied earlier in case of finite automata, which says that when we start from the initial state, after the processing of entire string, we will end up at the final state. That is called acceptability. So in case of PDA, first of all, you need to define all the 7 tuples. So here we have 3 states in case of Q, 3 input symbols in case of sigma, and 3 push down store symbols. Delta will be defined by these rules: Q naught initial state, topmost symbol, and your final state. Here delta transition function, it is defined by these rules. So first rule says that you are in the initial state and your input is small a and your topmost element of the stack is Z naught. So it will becomes the input symbol A will be removed from the input string and it will be pushed onto the stack. So it becomes Q naught, A Z naught. Similarly for B, B will be removed from the input and it will be pushed onto the stack. Now B will become the TOS. Next rule, Q naught, A. So if you have A in your input and A as the top of the stack, A will be removed from the input, it will be pushed onto the stack. So it becomes Q naught, A. Next, similarly for B, A, same rule will be applicable and same rule will be applicable for A, B and B, B. The moment you are encountering the new symbol, that is C, first of all, you need to change your state from Q naught to Q1 and whatever will be present in the stack, it will remain the same. But C will be removed from your input, right? So it becomes Q1, A. Similarly for Q naught, C, P. So first of all, you need to change your state to Q1. C will be removed from the input and it will not be pushed onto the stack. Whatever earlier may be there in the stack, it will remain same. So earlier you are having B, it will remain same B. So same rule for Q naught, C, Z naught. So from Q naught it becomes Q1 and C will be removed from the input. It will not be pushed onto the stack. Z naught will remain same, right? So when you are in the intermediate state, that is Q1, and you have the same input and same TOS, you will get Q1, null. It means that you will have to remove A from the input and A from the top of the stack. Similar rule for B, B, right? So when you have nothing to process, that is your input string becomes empty and you are at the intermediate state and you have nothing, you have only Z naught at the top of the stack, you ultimately enter into your final state, that is QF, Z naught. So let's begin with first example of acceptability. So check the acceptability of the string BACAB. So first of all, you need to represent it with the help of ID. So Q naught, X. So instead of X, you have the input string, Z naught. So what you have to check? First rule, you will have to check for Q naught B, Z naught. What you have to check? Q naught B, Z naught. For that, you have the rule Q naught B, Z naught. That is, it says that Q naught, B, Z naught. It means B will be removed from the input and it will be pushed onto the stack. So here, this B will be removed and it will be pushed onto the stack, right? So next rule, q note a comma b, q note a comma b. So it says that a will be pushed onto the stack, but a will be removed from the input. So ultimately it becomes q note cab comma abz node. So on encountering the new symbol, that is C, that is the third symbol, first of all you need to change your state from Q note to Q1, and that C will be removed from the input, but this C will not be pushed onto the stack, right? So whatever you are having in your stack, it will remain same, that is abz node, abz node. Now you are in the intermediate state. So go for next rule, q1 a comma a. This means a will be removed from the input, a will be removed from the stack. You are left with q1 comma b comma bz node. So same rule will be applicable, that is this rule. This is for q1 a comma a and q1 b comma b. It means b will be removed from the input, b will be removed from the stack. So that is why it is written over here null, but your state will remain same. So next, when you have nothing to process in your input string and you have the z note at the topmost element of the stack, you will have to enter into qf comma z note. It means that the string is accepted. Second example. So in this your string is abcbb. In this your string is abcbb. So again you will check for q note a comma z note. It says that a will be pushed from the input string to stack. So that is why I haven't written a over here. Next we have q note. Then you will have to check for q note b comma a. Similarly, b will be pushed onto the stack and it will be removed from the input tape. Next, on encountering the new symbol, that is C, first of all you need to change your state, right? So it becomes Q1 and C will be removed from the input tape, that is why BB left and BAZ note will remain as such, right? So after that Q1B comma A, you need to check for Q1B comma A, as there is no rule defined for Q1 b comma a, so therefore the string is not accepted. I hope you get this example. Next, so next definition is for push down automata with two stacks. So technically it is having 6 tuples, so we don't have any z note in this case because we are dealing with 2 stacks instead of 1, right? So remaining tuples will be same. So here in mapping function, what will be the change? So we have the extra toe on both the sides, this toe. So this third toe represents the topmost element of first stack, which will be popped. This second toe star represents the new element which will be pushed onto the first stack. The fourth element denotes the top of the stack of second stack, which will be popped, and this element represents the new symbol which will be pushed onto the second stack. So let's see the example. So here we have, first of all, if you attach 2 stacks with the PDA, it will ultimately becomes your Turing machine. So that is the reason I have written over here, PDA with 2 stacks acts as Turing machine. So example of the PDA with 2 stacks is Q, A, B, D. So here this is a old state, or you can say that the present state, that is Q. This is the input symbol, that is A. This is the old topmost symbol of the first stack. This is the topmost symbol of the second stack, right? So this P is the new state, new symbol of the first stack which is pushed, and E is the new symbol of the second stack which is pushed onto the second stack. So for example, the above diagram, on input A, so B is popped off. So B is popped off and it will be replaced with C in the first stack, right? And D is popped from the second stack and it will be replaced with E, that is the new symbol. I hope you understand the definition.